The enforcement fleet arrived before the paperwork finished processing. 3 silver spires tore open subspace above Earth's orbit. Symmetrical, polished, sterile, perfect. They were nothing like human ships, just smooth geometric certainty. And beneath them Earth rotated, cloud systems swirling unpredictably, lightning flashing across continents, tectonic plates grinding invisibly beneath oceans. Chaotic, alive. 72 hours earlier, Senior Compliance Auditor Velkaran of the Lythari Stability Accord stepped onto Earth with visible discomfort. The Lythari were tall, translucent beings with semi-rigid exoskeletons that shimmered with bioluminescent circuitry. They worshipped stability. Earth offended them instantly. Velkaran's inner light flickered irregularly as thunder rolled overhead. "Record atmospheric volatility," he said, voice like layered crystal chimes. "Electrical discharge frequency excessive." A human liaison extended a hand. "Welcome to Earth." Velkaran stared at it. The human was smiling. Wind whipped sand into the air. In the distance, waves crashed violently. "Your planet's weather patterns appear hostile," Velkaran observed. The human shrugged. "It's Tuesday." They were taken to Australia first. Velkaran reviewed reports of venomous arthropods, apex marine predators, and microbial lethality. His internal lights glowed deep violet. "Why do you permit such organisms to persist?" The park ranger laughed. A junior inspector screamed as a kangaroo bounded too close. Velkaran marked the file. Fail. Biodiversity containment non-existent. Next, at an active volcano in Iceland, molten rock churned. "Your planetary surface is structurally unstable," Velkaran stated. The human geologist nodded proudly. "Yeah, it keeps things interesting." Fail. Planetary crust unregulated. They experienced a monsoon in India, a tornado siren in Oklahoma, a blizzard in Canada, and a sandstorm in North Africa. Velkaran was physically lifted off the ground by wind. The human storm chaser filming it yelled, "Isn't this amazing?" Velkaran's light flashed red. Fail. Meteorological aggression extreme. This category concerned Velkaran most. Human behavioral risk. He reviewed human history, wars, revolutions, risk tolerance. Then he attended a human barbecue. Open flame, sharp tools, unregulated laughter, children running at unsafe speeds. One child fell. Another human picked them up instantly, comforted them, then laughed again. Velkaran hesitated. Dangerous species, extreme environment. Yet communal cohesion metrics were abnormally high. Still, protocol was clear. Fail. Indigenous dominant species displays volatility, territorial aggression, unpredictable loyalty triggers. 72 hours later, Velkaran transmitted his conclusion to the Galactic Council. Planet classification, level Omega instability. Recommendation, immediate stabilization protocol. The decision returned. Approved. Present time. Enforcement fleet in orbit. The 3 Lythari enforcement spires aligned precisely above Earth's equator. A global broadcast activated. Velkaran appeared on every human screen. "People of Earth," he began, inner lights glowing calm blue. "Your planet has been deemed ecologically and behaviorally hazardous to galactic continuity." He continued. "Stabilization protocol will now commence." Images appeared. Orbital climate regulators, wildlife reduction drones, seismic dampening arrays, weapons decommission orders. "Your biosphere will be moderated, apex predator populations reduced, atmospheric events suppressed, cultural aggression minimized." The word hung in the air. Minimized. "We will preserve you," Velkaran said gently. It was not a threat. It was worse. It was correction. Silence followed. Then Earth responded. Not with missiles, not with panic, but with a single message transmitted upward. 4 words. "We did not ask." Velkaran's lights flickered. "Resistance is statistically illogical. Stabilization improves survivability." Another message followed. This time global. Not military, not government. From millions of civilians. Images flooded the council network. Farmers in storms, divers in deep oceans, firefighters running toward flames, parents teaching children to stand again. The caption repeated beneath each, "This is not instability. This is life." Velkarin hesitated. Protocol demanded action. The enforcement spires deployed climate satellites. Earth's defense network locked onto them instantly. Human weapon systems powered up, not aggressively, just visibly. Calm, targeting solutions calculated. Velkarin felt something new in his processing core. Uncertainty. Then something happened the Lythari did not predict. A Category 5 hurricane shifted course, directly toward a densely populated coastline. The enforcement satellites could prevent it. Velkarin prepared to activate suppression. Before he could, human aircraft launched, rescue vessels deployed, evacuation sirens sounded, billions coordinated in chaotic harmony. No centralized order, no symmetry. Yet it worked. Within hours, evacuation success rates exceeded Lythari projections. Humans surfed the edge of the storm, saved each other, adapted in real time. Velkarin's internal lights flickered erratically. "You refuse stabilization," he said quietly to the human liaison now patched into orbit. The human replied, "We don't need the storm removed." "We need to face it," Council Command demanded compliance. "Proceed with biosphere moderation." Velkarin looked at Earth, lightning flashing, oceans roaring, humans moving toward danger instead of away from it. He replayed inspection footage, the child falling, the immediate response, the laughter returning, unstable, yes, but self-correcting. Velkarin transmitted a counter-report. "Stabilization protocol risks cultural extinction." Council reply, "Clarify." He did. "Instability is adaptive infrastructure." Pause. Then, "Explain." Velkarin's light steadied. "Earth's volatility produces resilience. Suppression would degrade species capability. Humans are not surviving despite chaos. They are surviving because of it." Long silence across the council network. Below, human weapons remained locked, but unfired. They were not begging. They were waiting, prepared. Finally, the council issued a revised directive. Stabilization suspended. Earth reclassified. Velkarin read the updated status aloud. Planetary designation, adaptive hazard world. Not condemned, not sanitized, acknowledged. The enforcement spires powered down their suppression arrays. Climate satellites retracted. Weapons stood down. Humans did not cheer. They simply resumed. Storm chasing, building, laughing too loudly. Existing without permission. Velkarin remained in orbit a moment longer. He watched tectonic readings, storm systems, human communication bursts, imperfection everywhere, and strength within it. His internal lights, for the first time since arriving, fell out of symmetrical rhythm. He did not correct them. Before departing, he transmitted one final private message to the human liaison. "You fail every category." The human smiled. "Yeah, we hear that a lot." Velkarin paused, then added, "Do not change." Earth rotated beneath him, wild, loud, alive, and the enforcement fleet left orbit not as conquerors, but as students. Across the galaxy, a new advisory was quietly circulated. Earth travel permitted. Environmental waiver required. Cultural caution advised. And beneath it, an unofficial note added by Velkarin himself. Do not attempt to fix them. Because the most dangerous thing about Earth was not its storms, not its predators, not its unstable crust. It was this. You could not domesticate a species that learned to dance in hurricanes.